difficult people but easy solutions. Is there a difficult person in your team who just never seem to do what you entrust them to do? I'm sure there is. And when you try to, discuss a solution, they tend to be difficult to deal with too. Is that a yes from you? I'm sure there is. If you're facing this issue in your team, then lucky for you. Today I'm going to share 3 tips on how to deal with difficult situations like this. Tip number 1 is to describe your expectation, be it in verbal form or even written form. But it's crucial for you to describe your expectations of them at work. This helps them as it will give them a very clear vision on what is specifically required out of them. What is their role in the team. There are many cases where individuals isn't underperforming because they are lazy, but because they aren't clear about what is expected out of them. What is the expectation out of that certain project that they have to do? So be clear about what their role is. So explain to them clearly. Tip number 2 is to follow up regularly. Every employee, has their own way of getting things done. If this particular employee's method is far from what you want, then it's really crucial for us to have a close follow-up with them to guide them on how we would like the end result to be. Tip number 3, focus on the task and not the person. If you need to give a negative feedback to this person, be sure to critique the task and not the person. Make it clear that it's strictly about the work and the results and not about their personality, because it's very easy to say that someone is wrong, but it's very emotionally impacting if we don't do it correctly. For an example, do you like to hear, "I'm not happy with you"? Or would you prefer to hear, "Well, you did this and this really well. Can you look at this part to see how you can do it better? Maybe you can do this in step 1, 2, and 3. So you guide them, you give them the critique, and then you guide them on what to do too. But first, you give them the positive, then you give them the critique, and then you tell them what to do. This will definitely motivate the person, the employee, to do better the next time, isn't it? So remember guys, just because a person is difficult doesn't mean that the situation must be difficult too, right? So guys, I hope these 3 tips are useful to you, and if you really like these 3 tips, do like and subscribe. And if you know of someone that can benefit from this video, do share it out. Till I see you next, bye!